Hello and welcome to Everything Fear, your one-stop shop for all things horror. I'm Kit Tinsley. I'm a horror author, film academic and general horror geek. Today I'm going to be doing a review of an excellent movie from 2008 that I saw recently called Lake Mungo.
I feel like something bad is going to happen to me. It hasn't reached me yet, but it's on its way.
Family and friends
The normally
of Alice
tranquil
Palmer
setting of
gathered
Ararat's
to pay
Mortal
their
Dam
final
was shed
respects to a
Alice
young
Palmer
woman
role.
taken too soon.
Lake Mungo is a film that I'd heard a lot about. Several people had recommended it to me as a great found footage movie. However, when I finally watched it recently, I discovered two things. One, this is an outstanding movie, not just an outstanding horror movie. And two, calling it found footage actually does the movie a great disservice. Lake Mungo is an Australian horror film released in 2008. It takes the style of a documentary reporting on the accidental drowning of a 16-year-old girl called Alice Palmer and the subsequent strange experiences that her family experience and the secrets and mysteries of Alice's short life. What did I like about this movie? Firstly, had I not known that this movie was fictitious from the get-go, I would probably have genuinely believed that this was a real documentary for the majority of its 87-minute runtime. It's so well made, with the wonderful cinematography you expect from great documentaries. It feels like you're watching a Netflix true crime documentary with beautiful B-roll footage and really convincing pictures and videos of this family. The acting is absolutely top-notch from everyone involved. They manage to not seem like actors at all and give incredibly genuine performances. It's only as the movie progresses into the haunting that it really starts to up the creepiness in its atmosphere. The tension then continues to build slowly throughout the film until a climax that, without wanting to give too much away, is an existentially terrifying idea. This is followed by an emotional postscript that shows the family moving house and moving on with their life after this tragedy. In many ways, this is a film about grief and moving on from tragedy. And the haunting is actually subsidiary to that in many ways. What didn't I like about this film? There really was very little I disliked about this film. I've heard it argued by some people on the internet, and perhaps it's true, that the climax was a little underwhelming, with not every question answered neatly. However, I feel that it had to be done this way. Otherwise, it would have given up its own believability as a documentary. Those questions left dangling are the same ones that would have been left dangling if it was a true story. Real documentaries about mysterious events and tragedy don't wrap everything up with neat, clear answers. And if this film had done that, it would have spoilt its own believability as a documentary. So I think it was a very good move on the filmmaker's part. If you enjoy this video, if you could please subscribe, give us a like, and maybe tickle that bell icon to be notified when we upload future content, that would be great, thank you. So in conclusion, Lake Mungo is an incredibly well-made mock documentary that is unsettling and creepy, but also absolutely heartbreaking. You really feel for the Palmer family in this film and for poor Alice. Though there is some home video footage used within this movie, this is not a found footage movie. There is no abrupt ending like you get in a found footage movie, because the nature of found footage is it's supposed to have been found. Everyone has to die in a found footage movie. Lake Mungo wraps its story up the best it can, like a real documentary. The movie is currently streaming on Shudder, and if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend that you do. Especially if you enjoy unsettling and creepy stories with slow build-up of tension that are as equally heartbreaking as they are unnerving. If you've seen Lake Mungo, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. And until next time, stay scared and stay tuned.